Yo, what is up, Team Starlight? We got feature match Friday. You got me, Marcos, on the left playing some Blue Eyes White Plants, and Declan on the right playing Nitro Vayu. What is up, Declan?
Yo, yo. I've got my all common Nitro Vayu deck. Low key, this deck has turned me into a pseudo bird enjoyer.
Speaking of, it's so funny because you're playing on a frog mat, and this frog mat is from our friends over in Mexico, EB Mats. They actually have a Kickstarter to help make more mats for the community. If you guys want to get some more cool mats out there, go ahead and click that Kickstarter in our description down below. But I trapped us shoot you, and looks pretty like I'm forced to send the Sirocco, so you have to, yeah, so you have to pitch Vayu, send Sirocco. My hand seems pretty slow. I didn't do anything cool with the blue eyes part, but yeah, you guys will see it in action eventually. But you get the Armageddon Knight to send the plague, so your grave is fully set up at this point.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think if I don't remember. I think I do just kind of start popping off a little because I feel like your deck is a little more like high octane, and I want to just be like getting in there because I this is round 2, I believe, of the locals. So I mean, and I gave you the blue eyes, so I knew you were playing this deck.
He knew I was on this. He was like, I texted him. I texted him, I need blue eyes, dude. And he's like, easy. See, I'm taking a ton of damage here. I had the Lone Fire, but I'm gonna take essentially what was that? Like 31.
31, I think.
Also, Neuron was down. This is like the worst day ever. I was just like, you know what, you're gonna calculate for me, dude, because Neuron's down and I hate this.
Oh no, I actually hit directly with the armed wing and the arma, I think.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's yeah, okay, 37. All right, anyways, you got
This
the
yeah, this
foolish.
feels bad. I foolish, well, Japanese foolish, nice. I foolish for the blue eyes. That's always terrible to send the white stone to add the blue eyes just to make my trade in live. So you know I'm like pretty bricked at this point.
I mean, that's not that bad. It's not like a neg or anything, but
No,
it's just not
we got the dandy
ideal.
combo.
You'd rather be doing this.
Okay, so I got the quick draw dandy coming up. 2 tokens. Look at those fluff tokens. They're so cute. I love the fluff tokens, man. I'm like so worried about your back row because like I know you're on Nitro Vayu, so I'm like Icarus attack is just so annoying. And I think I make a misplay here. I probably should have just went for drill and then baited out the Icarus attack now, but I decided to go for a debris because you didn't Icarus immediately. And like I don't know why you didn't, so I was just like, maybe he's doesn't have Icarus. Maybe it's bottomless, but it's not. So it ends up being a super I get super boned there. So it's kind of bad because I literally like if I just went for the drill warrior play, you would have had to Icarus it. And I don't. Oh, what's going on here?
You scooped it up straight away.
Yeah,
So we're
I
in
know,
we're in
I know.
game
But
2.
why do they keep? This is me explaining like my misplay. This is why
Dude.
do they keep that? Okay, so I'm going first this time. I went first. Oh yeah, whatever. So I got the cards of consonants to send the white snow legend. Add the blue eyes to my hand. So you might be wondering, what the heck is the blue eyes? What's the synergy here? It's like the synergy is we get a draw. I trade in again the Titanial. That's the synergy. You can trade in your Titanials. You can also cards of consonants, your debris. And yeah, this entire deck, I will explain it all in the future because I do want to make a deck profile on it. And look, I got Quackimero Drago. I reveal Blue Eyes and pass. I feel like Quackimero Drago, besides Sirocco exactly, is pretty strong versus your deck here.
Oh yeah, this card's a certified problem for Nitro Value for sure. And I think I just spaced and didn't like think about that card coming in because I gave you the blue eyes, but I didn't like know your deck like that. So I'm kind of like, oh no,
Yeah,
it's
and then
actually problematic.
I DD crowed your Necro Gardenon in the end phase because I just didn't want your Greffer to stick. And I feel like if you send Necro, that was kind of telling me that you didn't have a way to stop this, but you did. You have the Mirror Force. I was like, oh, okay. That sucks. Well, cards of consonants, my debris. Draw 2 cards. I have a lot of different plays. They're not great, but they're not terrible either. Like, it just sucks that your Greffer is sticking here. I haven't normaled though, so I summoned another Quackimero Drago, revealed a Blue Eyes in my hand, and just pass. You have a Rhoda. Rhoda's pretty good to just keep setting you up. Eventually you can draw your outs. Send the Sirocco. You set
Yeah,
2 and then just
I don't think
pass.
I have immediate outs, unfortunately. So just yeah, I do have these back row, but I think one of them's oppression, if I remember correctly.
Mm. Well, then no Mirror Force is gone, so I have a Road Decree. So I just set to. I'm just thinking like this Quagmire Drago probably is gonna keep me alive, so I definitely don't want to summon anything into Torrential or anything. Now I'm just praying off Sirocco and I should be good. So yeah, no Sirocco. So I draw for turn. I go Foolish Burial. I think I set that. I think I set it because in case one was an MST. Yeah, I didn't want you to like just blind MST something. I know you probably wouldn't, but just in case. But yeah, so I send the Dandy off of Foolish. Now I can normal summon Barbaros. He's at 19. I usually do, and then now I just card destruction, which hits your Gores, which is kind of funny. I just did it so I can eventually just get rid of my hand. And then I pot a Avarice for 5. It's kind of a risky play. I kind of did this knowing that there's a really high chance I'll draw into another dragon, but like it was kind of a, I don't know why I went so balls to the walls here. I drew a debris, so I'm fine. But yeah, I don't know why I went so aggro. I didn't have to do that play. Yeah, so but I have the Decree. So Decree plus Quagmire Drago, that looks pretty broken at this point. And then I reveal the Debris Dragon, and we're feeling good. But you have the Gale. Dude, that's like one of the only outs, right?
Dude, legit, that was, I think, a draw off the top, and that was probably my only out, because I didn't side in particular Quagmire Drago outs, so that was kind of blessed. But even this situation with Decree up, Barbaros, you have like 3 in hand, I have like 1 in hand, I was feeling pretty bad, regardless.
Yeah, I have with Decree up, I'm just feeling really safe. This is going to be a free Star Dragon. Plus 2 tokens. I wonder what I'm debating. Oh, here I was. Because I had Brain Control in hand, so I was like, do I have Game? And I actually did have Game. Because he had 65, so I could have went for Iron Chain, Brain Controlled the Gale, make Goyo, and that'd be 19 plus 25 plus 28, which is exact Game. But this is what happens when like Neuron's down. If I don't have a calculator right in front of me, I just don't know things.
Dude, I kept forgetting like who was who because I'm just so used to like how I orient my neuron that I was like messing up life. Not in this game in particular, but I was like having a hard time.
It's not even your fault. Like I could just literally just look like if I wanted to, but I was just like, I don't think it's enough. So I just make the safe play of Stardust. This also plays around Book of Moon in case you do have Book, but like I doubt it. But anyway, Stardust plus Barbaros plus Decree. That just still seems pretty annoying. But you do have like the ability to go into your plays now, like in your grave. So it's not over at all, especially with the Armageddonite top deck, because that can send Plague.
Yep. That feels like, at least I can now make a play to either steal the Stardust. I think I do go for a Goyo because that way I can clear both the big monsters and get the Stardust to my field in the case of like, I don't know, what you're capable of, like a Lightning Vortex in the side type deal.
Yeah, actually, you know what's crazy? Like you saw the Barbaros. I don't know why I put it on the side over there, but it should be engraved. But like I could. It's actually a great play because I could have tributed all 3 of these tokens for Barbaros to blow up the entire field, but like I can't because you have the Stardust. But I do Future Fusion, reveal 5-headed, and here I'm just sending all the dragons that I own in my deck at this point. And I feel like I do this play if I don't have the ability to send Gaia, and this also gives me the ability to add a card to my hand, which is, in this case I add a Blue Eyes. So Future Fusion becomes like just a straight like it like neutrals itself while threatening 5-headed dragon. But now I go for Brain Control, attack and get my Stardust back. Yeah, so I could have just gone for game, so I'm giving you a chance to come back here, but I do tribute for Blue Eyes White Dragon. So
yeah, that was nasty. The Brain Goyo is always so devastating, and the Blue Eyes getting normal summoned is so glorious in this deck.
It's so beautiful, and I set a card in fact. But yeah, you knew your top deck. It was Trap Dust Shoot. Now you're gonna go first. Now you kind of know like, okay, this deck is running Decree. It's running Quagmire Drago. Like this is kind of, I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, I think I sided out a lot of the like draw traps because I was just like, I don't want to be caught with like a draw trap, and he has a Decree. So I just put in some cards. Like I didn't have a lot for your deck, but I put in some cards that have a little bit more utility. And I was even scared about the like Raikos. I think I put in a couple Raikos I was testing out because I'm like, damn, if he has Titanial, like this deck just put me in like an awkward mindset.
Yeah, and I had the ability. I had Lone Fire in hand, if you saw, but like, I was scared that that was actually a set Dyna, which I know it's like so bad to do that turn one, but like I don't know. If even if I just went for Titanial though, I just feel like it's not that great of a play. But I would have stopped you from milling, but thankfully your mills were kind of bad, so it worked out. Like the Drago would have been nice to keep, but it gets run over by Sirocco. It has a lot of problems, so it's fine to like just run it into things if it's the only thing I have early game. Now you just go Arma, send Vayu, and I think you attack for 14, putting me at 66. Now I'm just drawing. And now I get to do my Lone Fire shenanigans. That feels pretty good still, so I still get to keep the Lone Fire for later. And just attack for 14. So we're at the same exact life. Pretty crazy. And I don't even know what I'm saying now. It might just be... Oh, so here you're going to go Synchro into what I believe is going to be Colossal Fighter.
I think so. I think I was just thinking your back rows are like skill drain, Royal Decree. Like, there's no way. And yeah,
I remember this. Yeah, you didn't have a complete extra deck. You only had like 12 cards in your extra deck, dude. Like, I forgot. You're like, I'm missing Colossal. I promise you, I'm running. Like, no, I know you are, bro. Like, this is like every Vayu deck. It's in the Sizzle 41. Like, it's in every version of Vayu. Nitro, Sizzle, like. You're running Colossal. It's fine. I'm not mad. Either way, his Colossal's bigger. I think it's like exactly 29 because you have the Armageddon Knight engraved. So that's good for me because I take less damage. And I end Phase Decree. And I go for... Do I go for just Black Rose here? I think I do. I think I'm just like... We're gonna nuke that Colossal out of here. I didn't want to make Ancient Fairy because it just doesn't do anything. And, oh yeah, and also because I have Pot of Avarice, so that feels pretty great. And that puts you down pretty bad because you had to use a lot of resources there just to... out that Titanial.
Yeah, I think that was my biggest misplay of the match, was just setting 2. Like I knew I was gonna set 1, but setting 2 just like exposes you to the Black Rose too hard.
Yeah, I traded away the plasma. We are running 1 plasma. It's so it's heroes, it's blue eyes, it's plants. This version was on limit reverses, but I do have a quote unquote updated version. I do just pass. You do summon the Armed Wing and the Vayu. I'm like really nervous about deck dev at this point, but you didn't like, you're kind of at top deck mode, so that would have to be a crazy top deck there. But yeah, I have the Lone Fire that I drew into. I used double Lone Fire to summon Titanial, and now I could just swing. I think I decided to swing over the Vayu because it's just free damage, and because like I could just attack, but since Plague's already gone in the rotation, I don't feel like this is doing much because you're not. Even if you Caius or something, I don't know if you're on Caius in this version, but like that's kind of like a neutral trade. Here comes the Lila. Lila's going to target the back rows, but it's skill drain. So he saw Crete game 2, but yeah, we can run skill drain in this deck pretty effectively. That's why you saw the Barbarosas and stuff come out. And skill drain kind of can do work against Vayu decks.
Yeah, it's even better against Vayu Turbo probably, but it's still pretty good against Nitro. Like, it stops all the Miller guys and Lila in this case.
Yeah, it ended up working out because like I kind of like, it isn't that great against this deck, honestly, like against regular Nitro. But yeah, it was more like it was just an extra option because like I had to get rid of a lot of my deck dev targets. So I just felt like it would be good to put Barbaros plus Skill Drain in.
Yep, so I search for the Raikou and I'm able to heavy the skill drain, which is at least something. But you've got the debris follow-up.
Yeah, Debris is just an amazing card in this deck. I don't have Dandy, but it's okay because you're Raikou. And now like I could just negate it if I want to with the Lone Fire. And I feel like you kind of have to try to pop because like because then I can just have Ancient Fairy plus Titanial, which seems like a little too strong. And now I have like this awkward Debris just chilling there, but yeah, it wouldn't just be a big body. Because like, what could you have milled there? I think your grave is pretty full at this point.
Yeah, I think I was doing that like calculus and saw it was like not even worth it to leave that. And if I do it this way and I draw a trap, then you don't have a plant on the field to like protect the Titanial or something like that. But I forget what I drew. I said it's a monster. Okay.
Yeah, so I have the Barbaros, so I attack. I just attack with both. Barbaros is at 19. You already heavied me, but I don't know if that's another skill drain. And yeah, you just don't have enough. And the blue eyes, white plants, take it. insert Kaiba going, my cards are better than yours, Yugi. Okay, GG's.